Hello and welcome to Steam Deck Mania. I'm Clarence and today we're diving into the world of must-have Steam Deck games that are on sale right now. But before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tap that like button, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Now, without further ado, let's dive in.
We'll be fine. We can't just abandon people who need our help.
The Pale Beyond beckons you into a chilling polar exploration game, where the unforgiving frozen wasteland of the Pale Passage awaits your journey. 5 years after the Viscount's tragic disappearance, its sister ship, the Temperance, embarks on a perilous quest to unravel the mysteries of the ice. Navigate through stunning yet treacherous landscapes where every decision carries weight and the elements show no mercy. As you lead the expedition through the polar winter, your choices will shape the unfolding narrative, determining the fate of your crew and the success of your mission. Thrown into the role of reluctant leader, you must manage resources, maintain morale, and confront the harsh realities of survival in the icy wilderness.
You need to leave that lot to solid ground before the...
Terraformers embarks you on an interplanetary adventure where the vast expanse of the Red Planet awaits your exploration and ambitious terraforming projects. Explore the Red Planet by sending your leaders to mysterious locations, uncovering rich resource depots, discovering giant crystal caves, and marveling at stunning natural wonders. Establish thriving new cities in craters and lava tubes, meeting the rising demands of your population. With procedurally generated landscapes, every playthrough promises a unique and exciting experience. Engage in ambitious terraforming projects such as restarting a volcano, constructing giant space mirrors, or even geoengineering the entire planet by nuking the poles. Delve into the intricacies of transforming the Martian landscape, shaping it according to your strategic vision.
We'll take off our helmets and breathe fresh.
Iris and the Giant takes players on a mesmerizing journey of self-discovery, blending roguelike elements with an emotional narrative. This enchanting game offers a unique blend of card-based combat and introspective storytelling. The standout feature of Iris and the Giant is its heartfelt narrative. As players guide Iris through a world born from her imagination, they unravel her personal struggles and fears. The emotional depth and symbolism woven into the story create a powerful connection with the protagonist. The gameplay revolves around turn-based battles using a deck of cards. As Iris faces her inner demons, players strategically choose and upgrade cards to overcome challenges. The gameplay mechanics are accessible yet deep, offering a satisfying blend of strategy and luck. The Crackpet Show thrusts you into the spotlight of the most intense TV spectacle ever conceived. Armed to the teeth, you'll face off against hordes of adversaries in a frenzied battle for fame and fortune. From the moment you step onto the set, you'll be thrust into a whirlwind of chaos and carnage. Shoot, smash, and shred your way through wave after wave of enemies, each more formidable than the last. But fear not, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, especially when you're armed with the deadliest perks and weapons money can buy. With each episode of the show randomized, every drop, every map layout, every encounter, each presents a fresh challenge to overcome and a new opportunity to prove your mettle.
We never jump the shark.
In Hack GU Last Recode, you embark on an enthralling journey through a virtual world. The game seamlessly combines action-packed battles with an intriguing storyline. The revamped graphics breathe new life into the experience, enhancing the nostalgic feeling for fans. The combat system is dynamic, offering fluid and satisfying gameplay. Players will appreciate the extensive content and hours of gameplay available. Additionally, the game features improved controls and streamlined mechanics. Hack GU Last Recode provides a captivating adventure, immersing players in its rich universe. The enthralling narrative keeps you engaged from start to finish, unveiling mysteries along the way.
To make my peace with power, once and for all.
Code Vein lets you team up with an AI partner or a friend in co-op multiplayer, venturing into a world of destruction in this story-driven connected dungeon experience. Coordinate your approach and defend each other from surprise attacks or confront overpowered enemies using your combined strength. Code Vein presents greater challenges that brings greater rewards, pushing you to acquire new gear, level up your character, and become more powerful to face the lost. Enhance your character's abilities with powerful blood code enhancements, which provide access to various gifts that can increase your strength, weaken enemies, or enable new weapon abilities and overpowered attacks. GTFO is a hardcore cooperative horror shooter that shifts you from gripping suspense to explosive action in a heartbeat. Stealth, strategy, and teamwork are vital to surviving in your deadly underground prison. GTFO is designed for prisoner teams of 4, making cooperation the core of the experience. Bots can fill your lineup if you're short on players, following you through expeditions, sneaking when you sneak, collecting resources, and fighting alongside you. A strategy is essential to clear the rundown. Before dropping into the complex, your team must decide on the gear, boosters, and weapons to bring. Balancing the team by identifying the function of each prisoner is crucial so that everyone knows what to do when things go wrong. Worms W.M.D is a hilarious and action-packed turn-based strategy game with its iconic worms, outrageous weaponry, and destructible environments. The multiplayer mode is a major highlight of Worms W.M.D. Players can engage in local or online battles with friends, competing in intense worm-on-worm combat. The game supports both cooperative and competitive modes, allowing for epic team battles or free-for-all mayhem. The multiplayer matches are filled with laughter and suspense as players try to outwit and outmaneuver each other.
Challenges and up to 6-player online and local.
Haunt the House Terrortown invites you to haunt your way through town in the dead of night, possessing objects to scare people away from a museum, a hospital, a theater, and a cruise ship. Leave the dusty halls of an abandoned clock tower and possess objects with your ghostly soul to create chaos and fear, reclaiming what has been lost before the night is over. In this side-scrolling action puzzle game, every location comes alive with its own musical style and unique objects to possess. Whether you're in the eerie corridors of a hospital or the dimly lit rooms of a museum, each place offers a variety of objects to inhabit, each with surprising powers to discover. Eiyuden Chronicle Rising is an impressive addition to the Eiyuden Chronicle universe, offering players an exciting and action-packed prelude to the main game. The standout feature of Eiyuden Chronicle Rising is its action-oriented gameplay, a departure from the turn-based battles of the main series. Players step into the shoes of various characters, each with their unique abilities, and engage in fast-paced combat. The game's action elements provide a fresh perspective on the Eiyuden Chronicle world, adding an extra layer of excitement. Gameplay in Eiyuden Chronicle Rising allows players to explore the game's world, complete quests, and engage in thrilling battles. The action-based combat system offers depth and variety, with each character bringing their combat style to the table. Thymesia is a grueling action RPG with fast-paced combat and an intricate plague weapon system. In a kingdom where death spreads, play as a mysterious character known by the code name Corvus. Corvus, the kingdom's final hope, must uncover the truth buried deep in his scattered memories. Only by collecting these lost memories can the kingdom be saved, but each dive into the past reveals more secrets and challenges. Harness the plague by seizing plague weapons from gruesome bosses and formidable enemies, wielding them as deadly instruments of survival. Embrace your raven form during battle, throwing feathers like daggers to interrupt enemies' attacks and executing them with raptor-like swiftness. Customize Corvus movements and plague weapons to build your unique playstyle, preparing for the daunting challenges ahead. Ghostrunner 2 thrusts you into a highly anticipated hardcore FPP slasher set 1 year after the events of its predecessor. Adventure through a post-apocalyptic cyberpunk future following the fall of the Keymaster, the tyrant who once ruled over Dharma Tower. Ghostrunner 2 showcases incredible katana combat mechanics, expanding the world beyond Dharma Tower with non-linear levels, complex motorbike sections, and exciting new modes. Boss fights are more interactive, allowing you to choose how to survive battles against the toughest opponents, adding a new layer of strategy. The game introduces new skills, enabling you to be more creative and tackle demanding encounters with greater ease. Each enemy behaves uniquely depending on the skills used against them, ensuring a fresh challenge in every fight. Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom Princess Edition is an awe-inspiring game that takes players on a majestic journey filled with adventure, friendship, and redemption. With its breathtaking visuals, captivating story, and engaging gameplay, this edition stands as the pinnacle of the Ni no Kuni series. The gameplay offers a delightful blend of action, exploration, and kingdom building. Players engage in real-time battles with a diverse range of combat styles and team up with a cast of charming characters. The kingdom building aspect adds a strategic layer, allowing players to develop their realm and shape its destiny. Portal Knights offers a delightful blend of action, exploration, and creativity. Players embark on a thrilling journey through imaginative and procedurally generated worlds. The standout feature of the game is its cooperative multiplayer mode, allowing friends to team up and build together. The game fosters a sense of camaraderie, making it an excellent choice for collaborative play. Players can choose from various classes and skills, providing versatility in gameplay and allowing for diverse playstyles. Crafting and building mechanics add depth to the game, enabling players to construct impressive structures and customize their worlds. Portal Knights offers a family-friendly experience suitable for players of all ages.
Making a living.
Moonlighter is an intriguing and addictive action RPG that combines thrilling dungeon crawling with engaging shopkeeping mechanics. One of the standout features of Moonlighter is its unique blend of dungeon exploration and shop management. Players assume the role of Will, a daring shopkeeper by day and a courageous adventurer by night. The game seamlessly transitions between intense battles in procedurally generated dungeons and the meticulous management of a bustling shop. This dual gameplay dynamic adds depth and variety to the experience, keeping players engaged and motivated. In terms of gameplay, Moonlighter offers a satisfying combat mechanics and a progression system that keeps players invested. As players defeat enemies, gather resources, and explore dungeons, they can upgrade their equipment and unlock new abilities. The sense of progression and the thrill of finding valuable treasures create a rewarding gameplay loop.
Just to realize.
Pleased to meet you.
SCARLET Nexus thrusts you into a futuristic world where you choose between Yuito and Kasane, elite psionics each wielding the power of psychokinesis and driven by their own motivations. Completing both of their stories is essential to unraveling the mysteries of a brain-punk future where technology intertwines with psychic abilities. Face the others, tormented mutants highly resistant to conventional defenses who descend from the sky, seeking the brains of living organisms to alleviate their constant pain. Kinetic psychic combat allows you to use your psychokinetic abilities to turn the environment into your greatest weapon. Lift, break, and hurl pieces of your surroundings to build attack combos and obliterate your enemies.
Don't let my graceful knife skills make you fall in love with me.
Unstoppable decks and fight.
Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission puts players into the shoes of a card game champion with thrilling battles set in the beloved Dragon Ball universe. The standout feature lies in the extensive card roster, boasting a vast array of characters and abilities. Assemble your dream team, creating unique strategies for combat. The game's accessibility and easy-to-learn mechanics make it enjoyable for both newcomers and seasoned players. The graphics are visually appealing, with the dynamic battles adding excitement to the mix. However, while the single-player campaign offers a compelling storyline, the lack of a robust multiplayer mode is noticeable.
Game of reflexes that lets you deal extra damage.
Metamorphosis presents an immersing narrative where you wake up one morning discovering an inconvenient transformation into a tiny bug, while your friend Joseph faces arrest for unknown reasons. To save him and unveil the truth, embark on a journey through a twisted and unfamiliar world. Traverse expansive obstacle courses where once mundane dwellings have morphed into challenging environments. Navigate through dingy nooks and crannies within the cracks of civilization, employing parkour, wall climbing, and search for clues to overcome obstacles. Utilize challenging environmental puzzles, employing your tiny body and sticky limbs with unique movement mechanics.
To human form.
Pumpkin Jack is an exhilarating and visually striking 3D platformer that offers a thrilling adventure, creative level design, and a charmingly wicked protagonist. The standout feature of this game is its vibrant and imaginative world. Players enter a whimsical and eerie universe inspired by classic 3D platformers. The game's art style is both visually captivating and thematically fitting, with a rich color palette, detailed environments, and quirky character designs. The Halloween-themed world creates a unique atmosphere that sets Pumpkin Jack apart. Gameplay in Pumpkin Jack revolves around classic 3D platforming mechanics. Players control Jack, a mischievous and entertaining protagonist who uses a variety of weapons and abilities to navigate levels, defeat enemies, and solve puzzles. The game's level design is both challenging and creative, with each level offering unique obstacles and scenarios that keep the gameplay fresh and exciting. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy blasts players into an epic adventure across the cosmos with a fresh twist on the beloved Marvel franchise. Assume the role of Star-Lord in this action-packed third-person action-adventure game where your bold yet questionable leadership has rallied a ragtag crew of unlikely heroes to join your cause. When a chain of catastrophic events threatens the galaxy, it's up to you to keep the unpredictable Guardians together and avert total interplanetary meltdown. As Star-Lord, wield an arsenal of weapons and abilities, including element blasters, jet boot-powered dropkicks, and tag team beatdowns to take on foes in exhilarating combat encounters.
Keep your pants on.
Colt Canyon is an intense and tactical roguelike shooter known for its challenging gameplay, procedurally generated levels, and cooperative multiplayer. The standout feature of this game is its focus on high-stakes gunfights and strategic gameplay. Players take on the role of a cowboy or cowgirl navigating through rugged pixelated landscapes filled with bandits, outlaws, and other adversaries. The gameplay is fast-paced and unforgiving, requiring players to carefully manage their resources, aim accurately, and make split-second decisions during shootouts. The combination of gunplay and strategy makes Colt Canyon a thrilling and satisfying experience for fans of the genre. One of the game's unique aspects is its cooperative multiplayer mode, which allows players to team up with a friend and tackle the challenges of the Wild West together. Cooperation and communication are key to success, as players must coordinate their actions to survive the relentless onslaught of enemies. The Riftbreaker drops players into the role of Captain Ashley S. Nowak, a skilled scientist and commando equipped with a powerful mecha suit dubbed Mr. Riggs. Tasked with traversing a one-way portal to the distant planet of Galatia 37, Ashley's objective is to establish a base capable of facilitating travel back to Earth and supporting further colonization efforts. Within the rugged terrain of Galatia 37, players must navigate a delicate balance between survival and advancement. Utilizing Mr. Riggs' versatile capabilities, they must construct a robust infrastructure to support the creation of a two-way rift back to Earth. However, this endeavor is no simple feat. It demands the establishment of an intricate network of mines, refineries, power plants, and research facilities to harness the necessary resources and energy.
We're ready for them.
Your first task is to build
Bridge Constructor Portal invites you to step into the innovative fusion of two beloved franchises, Portal and Bridge Constructor. As a freshly appointed employee of the Aperture Science Test Lab, your mission is to construct bridges and other ingenious structures across 60 challenging test chambers. Guide the bendies safely to the finish line in their vehicles by utilizing a variety of portal gadgets, including portals themselves, propulsion gel, aerial fate plates, and more. Navigate through obstacles like sentry turrets, acid pools, and laser barriers while solving switch puzzles to progress unscathed. With GLaDOS as your guide, you'll learn the ins and outs of Aperture Science's unconventional engineering challenges. X-Morph Defense is an exhilarating blend of tower defense and twin-stick shooter genres, offering a unique and action-packed gameplay experience. The standout feature is its innovative twist on tower defense, where players control an alien X-Morph fighter ship defending against waves of relentless human forces. The game's dynamic destruction mechanic allows players to reshape the battlefield by annihilating buildings and structures, adding a strategic layer to the gameplay. Players can upgrade their X-Morph ship with a variety of powerful weapons and abilities, enhancing their combat capabilities and adapting to different enemy tactics. The cooperative multiplayer mode allows players to team up and coordinate their strategies, adding to the excitement and replay value. KarmaZoo brings players together in a never-ending challenge where cooperation and goodwill reign supreme. Join forces with random players from around the globe to tackle increasingly difficult levels in the loop, where every action earns you the precious resource of karma. In the loop, teamwork is paramount as you navigate through dynamically changing challenges tailored to your team's size, characters, and abilities. Adapt, cooperate, and even sacrifice yourself to overcome obstacles and earn karma, unlocking new characters and abilities for future runs. Gather friends or family and compete in frantic multiplayer minigames on a single screen. With support for up to 8 players, these quick-fire challenges add a new dimension to KarmaZoo's cooperative gameplay. Phantom Abyss presents a vast asynchronous multiplayer adventure where players delve into a procedurally generated temples seeking sacred relics hidden within perilous chambers. Within these ancient structures, intrepid explorers must navigate through deadly traps, leap across treacherous chasms, and evade relentless guardians along branching paths. The game's brilliance lies in its asynchronous multiplayer design. As players venture forth, they encounter the phantoms of those who came before, learning from their successes and avoiding the missteps that led to their demise. Observing up to 20 phantoms, including those of Steam friends, allows for strategic planning and adaptation, enriching each expedition with the collective experiences of others. Ruiner is a high-octane cyberpunk action game that immerses players in a dystopian world filled with intense combat, striking visuals, and a gripping narrative. With its fast-paced gameplay, brutal combat mechanics, and atmospheric setting, the game delivers a thrilling and adrenaline-fueled experience. The standout feature of Ruiner is its visceral and frenetic combat system. Players control a masked protagonist armed with a variety of deadly weapons and gadgets. The game offers a wide range of abilities and upgrades that allows players to customize their playstyle and unleash devastating attacks. The combat is fast, responsive, and rewards skillful execution, making each encounter a thrilling and satisfying experience. Ape Out is a thrilling and exhilarating action game that puts players in control of a powerful ape on a rampage for freedom. With its unique art style, dynamic gameplay, and rhythmic soundtrack, the game delivers an intense and immersive experience that keeps players on the edge of their seat. The gameplay of Ape Out is all about momentum and improvisation. Players can use their ape's brute force to smash enemies, grab and throw them as weapons, or use them as human shields. The levels are designed to encourage creative approaches, allowing players to utilize the environment to their advantage, create destructions, and unleash havoc on their pursuers. The combination of strategic thinking and reflexive action keeps the gameplay fresh and exciting throughout. LUFTRAUSERS ignites the skies and fill the seas with wreckage in Vlambier's stylish arcade shooter. Select from over 125 combination of weapons, bodies, and propulsion systems as you take to the air, engaging in fierce battles against enemy fighter planes, battleships, submarines, and rival aces. Strive for glory, honor, and high scores as you bravely volunteer for one of over 100 daring missions, unlocking new rouser combinations and vibrant color variations, all in the quest to become the most legendary rouser pilot of all time. With bold aerial combat, LUFTRAUSERS delivers white-knuckle battles against a backdrop of crimson and cream skies, reminiscent of classic arcade shooters. The tight gameplay, ridiculous combos, and elite-level challenges demand mastery from the most skilled rouser pilots.
And even soundtrack.
In Shadow Warrior, players are thrust into the offbeat world of Zilla Enterprises' corporate shogun, Lo Wang, on a mission to acquire a legendary blade of unimaginable power. However, betrayal and deceit leave him left for dead, prompting a journey that leads him to uncover the blade's connection to ancient gods and a demonic invasion threatening to plunge our world into chaos. In this game, each weapon offers unique upgrades to enhance power, speed, and provide devastating alternative firing options, allowing players to tailor their arsenal to suit their playstyle. Additionally, mystical powers can be called upon to protect oneself and incapacitate enemies, adding an element of supernatural flair to the intense battles.
Now we're talking.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed our video about amazing Steam Deck games at unbeatable prices. See you in the next one. Peace.
We'll be fine. We can't just abandon people who need our help.